Hello, everybody. I'm Anthony. Rockers live in Yellow Submarine, and today is day 19 of 30 Day Song Challenge, and this one is a song to drive to. A song to drive to. Yeah. In this, I decided to choose from this album, Tragic Kingdom, and it is No Doubts. And this song I chose is Just a Girl. And this song, I love the intro riff. That I forgot what was it, but in the backing instrument. But I love that guitar riff, even though it's I love that guitar riff. That like it's so simple, but it fits to their sound, and especially to punk standards. And I will say, I forgot what was the backing. It kind of sounds like I think it's the rhythm guitars. I could be wrong, but it's that you know that like something like that behind the intro riff. Gwen Stefani, as always, and especially in this album, she sings really good. She is one of my favorite female singers, along with Amy Lee from Evanescence, much more, and much more to talk about too. And this album I'm going to review, so I don't want to spoil too much about what I think about all of the songs on the album. I'm just gonna review Just a Girl. So this one is Just a Girl song, and this song is really relevant today. Well, I mean, kind of is when you come to think about it. This song title, but not to think of, not to mention the chorus. I love the chorus. I mean, especially on this album. Again, I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say it on my album review that this album has a lot of high energy, more positive. Well, I mean, it does have a little bit downer. But I mean, I don't want to spoil too much on it, but this album has so much energy. Like I love their sound. They basically are fun, especially in this album. They're just fun because like kids are gonna have fun listening to this music, of course. Because especially for just go out and listen to this album. Highly recommend to listen to this album entirely. You're going to love this album because I mean this album is really good. And I remember when I was trying to get into this. I mean, I don't want to spoil what I really think about the album. I'm gonna save it for the review. So, just the girl song. It's one of those one of the most well known songs by No Doubt, and along with Spiderwebs, Excuse Me, Mister, and of course everybody knows is Don't Speak, and Sunday Morning, not to mention. And I will say Just a Girl is a pretty good song, and I will say Gwen Stefani, as always, she's a great singer. I love her voice in most of the songs on this album, especially on like you know what I'm talking about. I talked about Gwen Stefani, how much a great singer she is, and like I mean, because this song, because like especially like not every, because this band is actually quite different, especially because you know how most musicians mostly talks about. Well, I mean, most bands, some bands for the most part at the time well, I mean not at the time, but nowadays they're basically still doing the same trash over and over again. But this band has so much different, like what they're saying in the songs, and it's really good. Just a Girl, it's just a fun foot tapper and it's a fun song. And even though it's not really my top three or top five favorite songs on there, I mean, again, I mean, I will say this is actually a really good song. It's a upbeat foot tapper right there, especially the intro riff. I love that intro riff, and I love how I believe that solo. The solo was pretty simple. That da 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 da. Yeah, the solo was pretty. I think it was the guitar solo. The guitar solo was pretty simple, even though it was pretty okay. I mean, I'm more of a fan of the techniques of guitar solos, but this one was actually a pretty good solo, especially for their sound of sky punk, that they don't really have to have a lot of techniques, as long as they don't make it so simple that everybody's gonna know how to play. Because I mean, even though I'm more about techniques, but this band actually finds a way to have it to sound fun and actually upbeat. And I mean, even though, and that's coming from a metalhead who doesn't really like punk music that much. But not that I hate punk, but it's just personally, punk is a really simple genre. And punk is not, because if you like techniques, you're going to like metal more. But if you like just simplicity, because I mean, for this band, they actually do have some great techniques, especially for their solos and their riffs of their guitar. But overall, I mean, sky punk is one of those subgenres that they did change the punk genre. Because besides a pop punk, they actually combined pop punk to sky music. Because sky music is one of the Jamaican genres, and is where it contains reggae, stuff like that, like Bob Marley, stuff like that. Stuff like the influence, because I feel like this band has a Bob Marley influence. Well, not too much, but if you're talking about like the sound palette or the sound, kind of, but not too much. Because I mean, again, this is one of the subgenres that are in fusion with pop punk, with sky music. So it's basically called sky punk. I've always considered them as more of a sky punk band, but I've never considered them as a pop punk band. Because if they were a pop punk band, they would not have trumpets or trombones on this band. So especially the sound of Jamaican reggae sound too, and the rock steady stuff like that. So this song again, the lyrics like the subject matter is still pretty relevant today. Surprisingly, still relevant today. Like especially the title alone is really relevant. Just a girl. Oh, I'm just a girl. Oh, like I love the way she sings. Man, she has such a good vocals, man. She sings really awesome. I love her. She's actually one of my favorite singers from pop punk, especially for punk standards, especially from metalhead who doesn't listen to that stuff. But her voice fits. Her voice is what saves the genre of punk. I mean, not just like because it saves it, but especially her talent of her vocals. Because I mean, because the vocals is an instrument. And not because I mean not all music will contain vocals, because especially when you compare because again, vocals is not always like you. It's easy to overuse vocals in music because I mean, back then it wasn't all about singing. It was actually back then it was all about making music back then, and nowadays it's pretty much not reversed right there, or it's switched the opposite. But still, this song is a foot tapper. It's just a fun song. My parents love this album, and I've already talked about. Actually, I'm gonna save it for the album review and how I got hooked up with this band. So stay tuned for that, and it's gonna be after I do this challenge. So if you guys enjoy in the comments, let me know in the comments down below what song do you play to drive to somewhere. You know, or an album that you play, or a song that you love the most to jam out with your families in the car or in the van or even a truck. But yeah, just let me know, just for fun. All right, this is just for fun. This is day 19, and yeah, we're almost done. And hopefully, oops, I spit. That was not on purpose. But if you guys enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe, tap the bell for the notifications to go directly to that video or be notified to there. And comments and share this video with your friends and family. I was about to say like, comment, subscribe again. My social media are in the description, Facebook and Instagram. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Change the world. Peace and love. And also, keep headbanging. Yeah.